Alright boys, for 2 seasons now, I've hosted JJDL. JJDL, or John Jr Draft League, is a community-based draft league for you guys, so you can play Draft League and you can learn and grow with other players, whether they be first-time players or long-time players. This season, I wanted to try something a little bit different. There were no Wi-Fi leagues that I was going to be a part of at this time, so I created a Wi-Fi division. This Wi-Fi division is going to feature a lot of really cool people from the community who are trying to break through into the Wi-Fi Draft League uploading scene, and you can check out all of them down in the description below. And if you missed it, in the top right hand corner, you'll go ahead and find our draft stream where I talk about every single person's picks, and I'm gonna be doing a power ranking video here soon. I'm also gonna be doing weekly watch alongs every single Sunday on top of the uploads, so be sure to look forward to that. But, your Portland Nightshaders are in this draft league. I decided to partake. Obviously, I didn't have any Wi-Fi leagues going on, so we're gonna do it. And I also read my schedule, so I did not play a single other person that I had played in the past. Your Portland Nightshaders got the 16th pick. Before we get into this though, did you know that only 47% of the people that watch my videos are subscribed? If you have not already, man, it takes 1 second and it really makes a difference. I would appreciate it. Go down there, even if you think you're subscribed, you might not be. Go down there, check, and hit that subscribe button. Help support me a ton. We're trying to get to 3,000 by the end of the year, and you could be the difference maker. I leaked it on stream already, but the Pokemon that I decided to go with the 16th pick would have been the Pokemon that I would have gotten if I had the 2nd pick. There was only one other Pokemon I wanted more, Terapagos, which unfortunately did not make it to me. The Pokemon that I wanted the second most though, did make it to me. We got TERA Raging Bolt, and this time we are doing free TERA. I've talked about it before, but a lot of people think I'm the poster boy for Wi-Fi Draft League as far as non-free TERA goes. I'm the absolute #1 hater, so guess what? I'm proving you wrong. I'm willing to adapt. I'm willing to try new things. Here we are, giving it another go. Even though I don't like it, free TERA preview. And I think TERA Raging Bolt is one of the best Pokemon on the board to take advantage of this. The only thing that this Pokemon cannot do is hit ground types, but because we are free TERA preview, we could be TERA Ice, we could be TERA Water, we could be TERA Grass, depending on the matchup, whatever ground type they might have, we now have a coverage move. If you don't know what Raging Bolt does, this Pokemon is fantastic. I recently used it without TERA, and it was fun. It's bulky, it can take a hit, it can pretty much be a guaranteed check for whatever you want. It has a good typing. Electric Dragon is not bad. And it's also very strong, and it doesn't have the worst speed stat in the world. You throw TERA on that bad boy, it's gonna be tough to find a switch in. We've got Thunderclap for priority, we've got Calm Mind to set up, we've got a lot of different things with TERA Raging Bolt. I was very excited that this guy made it to me 16th overall. To pair with this Pokemon, there was nothing fun. So I decided to take the best available Pokemon, a Pokemon a lot of you guys have wanted me to try. We took Ursaluna Blood Moon. This is a Pokemon that a lot of my friends swear by. They think it's fantastic, or they absolutely hate it and think it's a complete fraud. It's a very polarizing Pokemon in my friend group, and I want to try it. A lot of people think that it suits my playstyle. It's a bulky Pokemon that can pretty much claim one. I want to see for myself. Obviously, the main draw to this Pokemon is Blood Moon, base 140 special attack move that you can use not twice in a row. Why did I word it like that? It's got Calm Mind, Vacuum Wave, it can Swords Dance and even use physical moves. It's got great physical bulk, it's got recovery. It, on paper, is a Pokemon that I would really enjoy using. It also checked off some check boxes for me. We got a normal, a Spectria check. That's the checkbox it checked off. It's a ground without Stealth Rocks, which isn't my favorite thing in the world, but we'll do our best to change it a little bit later. To pair with these behemoths, I wanted something that could switch in to fairies, and instead of doing that, round 3, Uncle Mike 2.0 was here. To my Showdown community, obviously, you guys love Iron Hands. This is a Pokemon that is one of my favorite in the generation, and it was there round 3. And does it fit on this team? Not at all. But I'll be damned if Uncle Mike is on the board round 3 and I don't take him. So we got Iron Hands. How does he fit on this team, you might be wondering? Well, let me tell you, he doesn't. But damn, is this a cool Pokemon. It's basically a guaranteed 1-for-1 trade, at least because of this thing's bulk. And if you actually look at all 3 of my Pokemon, they all could be considered a Pokemon that guaranteed trades 1-for-1, which is something I'm very excited for. We got big fat boys who don't like to die super easily, can dish out a ton of damage. Let's go for some bulky offense, which is a playstyle that I love, but it's not very good this generation. So hopefully Uncle Mike and co can help me out here. Hopefully Uncle Mike can beat the allegations. If you know, you know. With this wheel pick, I was also able to select Rillaboom, a Pokemon that I actually do really enjoy next to Raging Bolt, even if it's not TERA. Obviously, it helps with the ground moves for Raging Bolt and Iron Hands. It gives us recovery on Iron Hands as well as TERA Raging Bolt, who obviously do not love having no recovery, being very bulky Pokemon. It gives us momentum and it gives us priority. And it's a strong Pokemon. I love using Rillaboom. It's a Pokemon I've used many times in the past. It will use many times in the future. Past this point, I started spending it like I earned it. We had 115 points, and I didn't really give a damn. Our next Pokemon is Mew. Mew actually does fit pretty well on this team for a number of reasons. It's a base 100 speed tier that does have to be respected. It's a setup threat. It has knockoff, which a lot of these Pokemon on my team really appreciate, but most importantly, we are going to use it primarily as a hazard setter. And I'm actually against Gen 9 Mew for the most part, but on this specific type of build where it is going to be forced to be a hazard setter more often than not, I really like it. Actually, I really like the option to have spikes, stealth rocks, toxic spikes. Does it get sticky webs? Probably not, but it could, right? It's also pretty much guaranteed take one hit and do something. Getting hazards up for the rest of our team is going to be crucial, but also making people respect our base 100 Pokemon is very important. Next up, round 6. I don't know what happened. There were no Pokemon with speed left. It was Gengar, which I didn't want to use again because I don't really like Gengar, and it was Iron Jugulis. We took Iron Jugulis again. This is like the 9th draft in a row. I like this guy. But hey, man, we didn't have any speed. Jugu gives us speed, and unfortunately, it does not get faster than this. This is our fastest Pokemon. Ironically, a lot of people have told me that looking at my teams have made them think that they don't need to respect speed tiers. And that isn't my favorite thing in the world because I very much so value speed tiers. This generation is a little tough, man. So Jugu's here and he's fast. I always get a comment, at least a comment a season that I have this Pokemon. Why do you say Jugu? I hate that you say that. It's Jugulus. Shut up. Iron Jugulus. You'll deal with it all season. Our last 3 picks were originally completely different. We traded them out entirely, and now our next Pokemon is going to be Blastoise. We absolutely stole this from Obo. We didn't steal. I actually helped him make trades for like 2 hours to get this Pokemon. And what does Blastoise do on this team? Well, he's an ice resist, he's a fire resist, and he spins. All very crucial roles on this team, and I really enjoy having a spinner next to something like Mew. It also has momentum and flip turn, I'm pretty sure, and it also gives us another sweeping option. Next up, we got Earthworm. I don't know, man. I needed a steal. He's immune to ground, which is pretty cool into this team, I guess. Gets spikes, which is nice. There weren't very many steals that I actually enjoyed on this team. Is Earthworm gonna come a lot? Great question. No. Is he a part of the team? We sure let him think he is. And then lastly, TERA Wigglytuff. We needed a fairy. This is the best that I could do. Originally, I had TERA Dash Bump, but to get Blastoise, I would have to drop it to get TERA Wigglytuff instead. So that's going to be the team, guys. Let me know what you think down below. I think this is a pretty fun team. It should be really cool to trade blows. It's not my favorite team I've ever drafted, but I think it will actually play a lot better than it looks on paper. With all that being said, let me know what you guys think of this team. Be sure to check out all of the other JJDL coaches down below. We've got some amazing coaches this season. I'd love it if you would check them out. But with all that being said, I'll see you guys next Sunday for our week 1 against Spider, as well as the watch along stream. Oh, and I'll see you guys Saturday too for the Showdown watch along stream too. You guys better show up. Thank you guys so much for watching. And for now, guys, this has been John Jr. signing off.